everyone, myself Bhumi Patel, Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Department of Instrumentation and Control. Today's our topic is analog signal processing in the unit number 17, analog PLC operation. So whenever we deal with the PLC programming, there are some analog signal is there for the particular plant or the system. So what we can do? So suppose the example is given, you have a signal that varies from 0 volt to 78 volt AC with 78 volt representing 100% input voltage. Okay, so 0 to 5 volt DC input module that we have to use in the analog signal processing, we have to convert the 0 to 78 volt AC to 0 to 5 volt DC. Then we have to trace 31 volt AC. Okay, so what is the basic fundamental behind the analog signal processing? So the signal or the input module will be given in the voltage from 0 volt to 78 volt AC. We have to convert this AC volt to the DC input module, and after that we have to trace 31 volt AC input voltage. Okay, so first of all, for that we have to take the 0 volt to 78 volt AC from this particular process. Okay, now we have to trace 31 volt DC. So for that we have to require conversion, because we have to convert this AC voltage to 0 to 5 volt DC voltage, and after that whatever conversion is there, we can connect a input module terminals for this particular process, and then we can convert this 0 to 5 volt DC voltage to 0 to 256 bit, because in the CPU they only know or they only understand about the binary number. So to the CPU input register. Okay, so the first process is like that. We have to convert this AC voltage to the DC voltage using the required conversion. After that, we have to connect the input module terminal to the PLC hardware, and then we have to convert this 0 to 5 volt DC into 0 to 256 bit. Now it is very easy. In the question, they will give us 78 volt AC, that means the 100% input. That means 0 volt AC indicates the 0% input voltage. Same like 0 volt DC is the 0% input voltage, and 5 volt DC is the 100% DC voltage. Same thing will be applied 0 bit, or there is 0 indicate the 0 input and 256, that means the maximum input. But we have to trace 31 volt AC. That means if my process will be start from 0 and it will reach the 31 volt AC, that time what is my output for this particular system? So for that we have to convert 31 volt AC to DC. So the process is like that. We have to divide the 31 by maximum voltage that is applied for this system, and in our example it is 78 volt AC. So we have to divide 31 divided by 78, and answer is 0.397. Clear? After that we have to convert the AC voltage into the DC voltage using the required conversion. So for that, whatever answer is that, we have to multiply with the maximum DC voltage. Here the limit of the DC voltage is 0 to 5 volt. So we have to multiply 0.397 into 5 volt. that is equal to 1.987. Okay, after that we have to convert this 0 to 5 volt to the 0 to 256. So for that again we have to divide the answer by 5. So we can get the 0.397 and then we have to multiply 0.397 into 256. Here the maximum limit is given 256. It is always in the form of 2 raised to. Okay, it will be 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 like that. So here the maximum limit is 256. So we have to multiply 0.397 into 256. We can get the value 102. So this value is given to the CPU. So what is the meaning for the 102? Whenever my input will be reached at 31 volt AC supply, that time the bit position is 102. If we change the input value, if we can trace the value like 35 volt AC or the 45 volt AC, the value of the bit will be changed according to the input voltage. Okay, so this is all about the input module. Now, it is all about the analog input signal path and their values. Now, if we can apply this analog input value to this output value. So what is the process? So here they will given in the example. So whatever number is there, we have to multiply with the 2. Okay, then we have to take one output module terminal and then we have to convert this 0 to 256 into minus 10 volt DC to plus 10 volt DC. So this is the diagram for the analog output signal path. Okay, so for that, what is the calculation? So from the CPU, what is the number? It is 102. And what is the process for the output? So here you can see that it is multiplied with the 2. So we can get 203 divided by the maximum limit. It is 256. That is equal to 0.794. Okay, now we have to convert this 0.794 into the voltage form. So we have to multiply with the maximum limit. Now here you can see that the limit is given minus 10 volt to plus 10 volt. That means my overall limit will be minus 10 to plus 10, that is equal to 20 volt. If here they will given 0 volt to 10 volt, so the actually value of the voltage will become only 10 volt, but the limit will be given minus 10 volt to plus 10 volt. So that is equal to my indicator will be rotated from minus 10 to plus 10, that is equal to 20 volt. So we have to we have to multiply this answer with the 20 and we can get 15.9 volt. That means 31 volt AC is applied for this particular system. We can get in the output side 15.9 volt. Okay, and we have to subtract this lower limit, and the lower limit will be minus 10. So 15.9 minus 10, that is equal to 5.9 volt. If the limit is given 0 to 10 volt, so we can easily solve this example like whatever answer is there minus 0, that is equal to the same answer. Okay, but here the limit is given minus 10 volt to plus. So our final answer is 5.9 volt. This voltage is going to this particular process and this is for the analog output value. So what is the process to convert the voltage from the number of bits? So first of all, you have to take one data from the input terminal, then we have to take some required conversion, then convert AC to DC, then DC voltage is given to this particular input module terminal, and then we have to convert this voltage into bit, and this bit is given to particular CPU input register. And what is the actual calculation behind this? So in the example, they will give on the trash 31 volt AC. So for that we have to divide this value to the maximum limit, then we have to multiply with the 5 volt DC, and then again we divide by 5 and then multiply with the 256, we can get the number. So this is all about the analog input signal path and their value. And then next, in the output side, whatever question is given, in the question they will given, we have to multiply this particular bit into 2. So we have to multiply with the 2 with the CPU, then it will given to the output module terminal, and then we have to convert into DC value. Okay, so this is the diagram for the analog output signal path. And what is the calculation of this output part? So from the CPU we can take the value 102 into 2, that is equal to 204, but in the process it will around 101 point something, so we can get 203 divided by the 256, that is equal to 0.794 into 20 is equal to 15.91. Okay, and then we have to add the lower limit. Here the lower limit is minus 10, so 15.9 minus 10, that is equal to 5.9 value. It is given to the particular process or the plant. So this is the calculation of the analog output module. So using the analog signal processing, we can easily trace any number for this particular input module, and we can easily find out the analog output value. Okay, the changes is like that. They will change the input terminals like 0 to 78 volt AC, instead of they will given the another value. Same like they will change the DC value like 0 volt to 10 volt, and they will change the bit. Here the 2 raised to 8 is given, 8 bit number is given. They will also given the 16 bit. So we have to write the value from 0 to 1024. So depending upon the process or the example, we can change the AC, DC and the bit number, and then we have to calculate in the same manner. And same thing for the output. If input in the input module they will given the 16 bit, same thing will be applied for the output module, and then we have to convert this output module terminal to this particular voltage form, and this is the calculation regarding output part. Okay, so using this process we can easily trace any number. In the next session we will discuss about how to convert this binary to BCD value, or to BCD value to the binary number, or the analog value to the binary number. Clear? Thank you everyone. If anyone have doubt regarding this topic, you have to contact in my email ID.